I really want to be a teacher when I was young.
Nè ghi cái tên người mình muốn nói chuyện thêm nha. Người mà có sự hấp dẫn nhất định đối với mình á. Đó, mình đi qua đây mấy đứa.
Like when I was studying English in my university, my teacher just teach me about grammar. So it's really hard for me to practice speaking skills, and also we didn't have any places to practice.
In Vietnam, most students they started learning English at school.
Even though they are really good at grammar and vocabulary, but they don't know how to speak, and their listening skill is so terrible.
Especially in English, in studying English, like they need to speak more.
I remember when I finished my high school, so basically I studied English at school for 8 years, I think, and I still could not say anything when I first met a foreigner. I was like locked up, so shy, so afraid. That's something about Vietnamese educational system I think we need to change.
Yeah.
A lot of parents, they send their children to English classes really young, maybe 4 or 5 years old, because they realize English is very important. Once the children can speak English, they can have a whole opportunity to go anywhere, to do any kind of jobs. Because English is like the first requirement nowadays.
So my name is Tan. Observing the attitude of serving from my father, I also try to serve others with a positive attitude. After 1975, American troops withdraw from Vietnam to America, and Vietnam closed the door. It was very challenging time for most of Vietnamese people, and especially my families. I remember at that time my father was like 60 years old, but he could predict what Vietnam would be in the future. So that's why when I was the university student, he encouraged me to learn English, because he said to me, if you speak good English, you will get a good job. I often go around the city trying to find the foreigner in order to get the opportunity to speak English with them. At that time, Vietnamese were not scared of the foreigners, but they're scared of being with the foreigner. If you are found to be with the foreigner or to be talking with the foreigner, tomorrow you would be invited to the police station. I worked out twice. I started having a dream of opening the English speaking center where Vietnamese students or people can come to my center to practice English. I founded Tipi Cafe in May 2014.
When you come to Tipi, you learn different topics. What people talk about is so different. It's not like in the school. Sometimes like friends, traveling, giving advice about job. You learn everything.
We learn English to communicate in TP. I can do that, but in my university, I couldn't do that. I really like this atmosphere there.
The minute you walk into Tipi, the staff are so friendly. They're just like, oh, come on in. One of the rules of Tipi at the staff, you never let your customers sitting alone. You will have to like put them together in groups and make them talk, because some people are really shy when they first come here. A lot of people, they come to Tipi, over the time, they become very confident.
You can count
Is that what friends are supposed to do? Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Another thing is I think a lot of customers they come here, they are not friends, so they don't know anyone. They just come in, and then they start to become really good friends. Some people even become couples after it. So they make good friends. She got a boyfriend here.
Yeah, I got boyfriend. Yeah. Some customers they come here to maybe to learn English. They also wanna come here to meet some foreigners, and you can exchange the culture and you can talk together about their country.
After working for Tipi for many years, it became my second home. Whenever I feel sad or I feel happy, or I need to talk with some friend or I need some advice, I go to Tipi and I can find everything I want there.
Thanks so much, my partner.
So I went to very careful hiring process. One of the very weird questions that I asked all the applicants in the interview: how many people have you helped in your life? Because I want to have the people who have a very good spirit of serving others. Torres was the one who really understand the vision that I have for Tipi Cafe.
So in the school, the teacher has to follow the strict curriculum, but my curriculum is flexible. I prepare for every week.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
I let the student choose what they want to study.
Hai đứa đã biết rồi đúng không? Là cái từ play.
I do a lot of like different activities, like some indoors, some outdoors.
Okay, I'll show you. You have to use English.
I think it really is important to study English together. Like you might good at something and the other might good at something else, so you can share together and learn from each other.
Right now I'm working at a hotel as a guest relation officer, and the main customers at the hotel are foreigners. So English is the main language I speak there. At the moment I also a student. I want to become an English teacher in the future.
The reason why I work here because I want to open an English center combined with English cafe like this. So I hope that my dream can come true.
And then you can compete with TV. Yeah.
I inspired by Ankan a lot. It's been a long time that we haven't met each other.
Oh, hi. How are you? I'm good.
Ankan is my mentor. This means that I really want to be someone like him. So I try to think the way he thinks, do the way he do, and I hope that one day I can become someone like him.
He said that I am the one who inspired him, but he never knows that he is the one who inspired me to continue the Tipi Cafe. So for me, being successful is not about how much or what you have, but being successful really means how much you have done for the people around you.